The funeral service of Lungi Mnganga-Gcabashe is underway at Durban's Inkosi Albert Luthuli International Convention Centre. The party's president, Cyril Ramaphosa, is expected to deliver the eulogy. He is already arrived at that ICC, where my colleague, SABC News reporter Simpiwe Makanya, is also live to us from. The church service, Simpiwe, right now underway. We're expecting proceedings of course, after the church service, we'll see quite a number of speakers take to the podium. This will include the ANC Women's League president, will include the party president, Cyril Ramaphosa, will include family members as well, and certainly the sentiment which will be shared is what we heard during the course of this week of someone who was dedicated to the emancipation of women, who was dedicated to building her party and also ensuring that, in the darker times of South Africa, she also played her role.
Indeed, Griselda, the first part of the funeral service is currently underway here at the Durban ICC. Of course, we are still, waiting for the arrival of ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa, who is expected to give or to deliver a eulogy at this particular, funeral service. But over and above that, Griselda, as you indicated in your introduction, a lot has been said about the role that Lungi Mnganga-Gcabashe played, not only in the ANC Women's League politics, but also in the broader politics, the ANC politics as well, of course, as, in the public service. She was, of course, the chairperson of the Portfolio Committee on Tourism. But allow me now, Griselda, to interact with someone who perhaps is currently occupying a position that was once held by Lungi Mnganga-Gcabashe. That is Bongi Mloyi, who is the provincial convener of the ANC Women's League task team. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Makanya and the viewers.
Reflecting on the life and times of Lungi Mnganga-Gcabashe, what would you say are some of the key takeaways for women in particular who are involved in politics?
We firstly want to extend our condolences to the family of Deputy President wethu uSisilungi Gcabashe, simbiza kanjalo. uSisilungi has been a very committed cadre of the African National Congress, particularly not only as the Deputy President of the ANC Women's League, but she started long ago in the days of UDF when she was still young, and she continued to organize for the ANC and then move on to be the chairperson of the ANC Women's League in the province after Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma moved on to the national, and she became our chairperson. And she was leading women with integrity, and she was a lady, and she liked to wear smart. She liked to do things in a manner that brings dignity to a woman, and we really appreciate her. She was down to earth. You will find her in the deep rural areas doing work and coming out very late, driving herself at times at night, and that's a dedication. And we would want to see women who are committed in the struggle for women. We are not free as women as yet. We can see outside there is gender-based violence every day. Women are killed, children are killed, and that is what Comrade Lungi was about, to say that how can we bring back the morality and the integrity, also and the values in our community, to respect women and also to accept that women can be leaders and can lead in the society. She has represented us not only now as the chairperson of tourism in the parliament. She was also here in KwaZulu-Natal in the legislature. She served in the legislature as the member and was leading some committees as well in that time. And then now she passed on when she was now in the National Assembly, serving the people of South Africa, serving the people of KwaZulu-Natal. We were very proud. We were very feeling that we have our own in the National Executive Committee of the ANC Women's League, our Deputy President. Really, she has done her part. We'll miss her. She has a way of bringing people together. She would used to say to us, if you don't come on time, and she respects time, if you don't come on time in the NEC meeting, you will have to pay. the fine for not coming in time. So we like that. We will miss her a lot, and we have learned from her, and she has always been humble. She has always been committed in the struggle of women, and everywhere she goes, she will talk about women empowerment, women's issues that are affecting us at this point in time. And we really missed her, and we are saying that we lost her in a time when we really need the characters and the cadres such as her. We really need that, and we'll always celebrate her life. Today we are here, we have cried, we have feel sad, but today we are celebrating her life. We are saying that here lives a lady, here lives a deputy president, here lives a comrade who has been always committed in the struggle. Others, they have gone out and come back, but she has never left the ANC. She has always been the ANC. And she has also been our NEC member of the ANC, not just that we are celebrating her as a woman. We want women to be also in the leadership of the ANC and represent us by doing the work with the community, and she has been doing work, and we learn from her. When she's around, she will go to even the smallest church. Even being a deputy president, she will go there and attend that service and be there representing the ANC Women's League and the ANC. So we want women to learn from her that to be a leader, you must be at service for our people. So I've learned from her a lot. Even myself, I always look at her and say, this woman is brave, and I want one day to be like her, to stand for what I believe in. She was able to express herself on whatever she wants to say, and bravely so. And I'm certain that a number of women in KwaZulu-Natal are saying the same thing. A lot has been said about her. She has been down to earth. She's a person that is articulating, dealing with matters of the ANC and ANC Women's League, and we'll miss her a lot. Today we are saying we are bidding farewell to her and say that you have done your part, you have walked the mile, and please rest in peace, our sister, rest in peace, our comrade, rest in peace, our deputy president. We really appreciate the work that she has done. To the family, we are saying that really we want to say to them we are in support and bringing condolences to the family. They know it's not like us. To them, a member of the family has passed on. Their pain will never be the same as ours. That's why we are saying that we'll keep on praying for them, that God give them strength to pull through this time. And it's not an easy time for her daughter, for her family. It's not an easy time, but certainly God will pull them through.
Of course, if you listen to the discussions around her life and what she did, especially for the ANC Women's League, playing a critical role in establishing and helping to form branches of the ANC and also branches of the ANC Women's League. Looking at the current state of the ANC Women's League, particularly in the province such as KwaZulu-Natal, what are some of the key takeaways that you are saying as leaders now you are perhaps acknowledging, particularly in that particular role that she played? Our takeaway from her and the contribution that she has made is that we must never allow our movement to die in our hands. And she has been consistent to say that let's go out there, mobilize women, let's go out there, mobilize for the ANC. That's what we are interested in doing, and we are putting our shoulders and saying, in her remembrance, and also to remember her, we are going to ensure that we build a united women's league in this province, and we are going to ensure that all women of KwaZulu-Natal join the ANC Women's League and join the ANC, because when we do that, we'll be not only strengthening the ANC Women's League, but also we'll be strengthening the ANC. Certainly, her journey has taught us to say, you don't run away from the fight. You keep on fighting until you win the fight. She was the organizer of the ANC, where it was unpopular to be an ANC, but she did. And she was a leader of the ANC Women's League in the time where it was not popular to do that. But all the time we'll remember all the steps that she has walked and learn from it and take away what will make this ANC and ANC Women's League to grow. In KwaZulu-Natal, people are saying that we don't have ANC. We have seen, we have ANC.
It's just that the structures has not been there because of the system, but the system is in place. We are going to go to the conference of the African National Congress ANC Women's League. It's either we are end of June or the beginning of July. It will depend on the space that we are given by the national leadership. But we want to make her proud to have a structure which is a formal structure that has been elected from the conference of the ANC Women's League. So I'm certain that she will be very proud to see ANC Women's League having a structure, because she was leading a structure, she led the PTT, and she took us to the conference. And we must also say we have to do what she has done to ensure that there is conference in KwaZulu-Natal of the ANC Women's League, and also so that when we contribute to the ANC, to ensure that also the ANC held its conference as well. The women must be in the front.
We appreciate your time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mkhali.
Yeah, she is the provincial convener of the ANC Women's League here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. Of course, taking us through, the journey of the deputy president of the ANC Women's League, Lungi Mnganga-Gcabashe. They're talking about her contribution, particularly in helping to build structures of the ANC as well as structures of the ANC Women's League. And of course, as you are still with us, Griselda, the funeral service is currently underway. The expectation now is that the president of the ANC will arrive here any minutes from now, which will then give an indication of when exactly will the third part of the funeral service take place. It's over to you in studio for now, Griselda.
Cynthia Makanya, thank you very much. Live to us from the Durban ICC, and that's where the funeral service of the late deputy president of the ANC Women's League is taking place.